This two-part video series will provide an overview of how the DC Voluntary Sentencing Guidelines account for and handle new, amended, and/or previously unranked offenses, the process the Commission uses for ranking offenses, and how the public can stay updated on newly ranked or re-ranked offenses. This video will focus on the guidelines rules for the default ranking of unranked or amended offenses. In our previous video, the agency provided a high-level overview of 2024 adult felony sentencing trends observed in its 2024 annual report. If you're interested in learning more about how the guidelines handle unranked and amended offenses, keep watching. As we will discuss in more detail in this video, the DC Voluntary Sentencing Guidelines use two primary factors to determine the defendant's guidelines recommended sentence: the seriousness of the offense of conviction and the defendant's prior criminal history score. To determine the seriousness of the offense, the Commission places, also known as ranks, each felony offense into one of 13 offense severity groups. There are 4 offense severity groups for drug offenses and 9 offense severity groups for non-drug offenses. The Commission has also developed rules that apply in situations where there is a new or amended offense or the offense has not yet been ranked by the Commission. These rules are referred to as default ranking rules. The offense severity group is not to be confused with an offense's statutory maximum, statutory minimum, and mandatory minimum, which are set by the DC Council in statute. These rules are important because they determine which offense severity group an offense is temporarily placed while Commission members meet to discuss and vote on offense severity groups to place the offense in. Let's quickly review what offense severity groups are. Offense severity groups, also referred to as OSGs, are groups of felony offenses that the Commission has grouped together based on several factors, including the maximum punishment for the offense, severity of the offense, the harm created by the offense, how the offense compares to other offenses, historical sentencing data on the offense, or similar offenses and other factors. The OSGs are arranged along the vertical axis of the main and drug grid, with the most severe OSG at the top and the least severe OSG at the bottom. The main grid houses 9 OSGs. Main Group 1, the most severe OSG, contains offenses such as murder while armed, whereas Main Group 9, the least severe OSG, features offenses such as forgery. The drug grid has 4 OSGs. Drug Group 1, the most severe OSG, contains offenses such as possession with intent to distribute while armed, whereas Drug Group 4, the least severe OSG, has offenses such as attempted possession of liquid PCP. For more information on OSGs and its function under the guidelines, view the agency's previous two-part series on how the DC Voluntary Sentencing Guidelines work. It is linked below. The Commission has ranked almost every DC Code felony offense into an OSG. The next video will discuss the process the Commission uses for ranking offenses. If an individual is being sentenced for a felony offense not yet ranked by the Commission, the guidelines contain default rankings, which apply until the Commission's offense ranking goes into effect. The default ranking is based solely on the statutory maximum penalty for each offense as set by the DC Council. This is the maximum term of incarceration a defendant could be legally sentenced to following a conviction for that offense. The default ranking does not factor in backup time or supervised release. Until the Commission formally ranks the unranked or amended felony offense, this table should be utilized to determine the OSG. The DC Council has the ability to amend an already existing offense, which could include changing the penalty for the offense. For example, an offense that was once a misdemeanor can be amended to a felony. The guidelines address these instances and instruct how to find the appropriate OSG for amended offenses. For more information on amended offenses, Check out page 12 of the 2025 version of the DC Voluntary Sentencing Guidelines Manual and/or email us. It is important to note that the Commission monitors legislation as it goes through the legislative process and aims to rank offenses before they go into effect. However, this is not always possible. For more information about the default rankings of unranked or amended offenses under the guidelines, fill out the agency's Digital Guidelines Assistance Form or give the agency a call at 202-727-8822. Now that we understand default rankings for unranked and amended offenses, what else happens? Good question. Let's further discuss the other part of this process. The second part of this video series will explore the factors considered when the Commission ranks new or amended offenses, highlight the Commission's subcommittee who assists with ranking the offenses, provide an overview of the final voting process, and how you can stay abreast of newly ranked or re-ranked offenses. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Also be sure to check out our website at sentencing.dc.gov and follow us on our social media accounts. Links are in the description box below. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.